I welcome everyone here to the Trojan Tundra as the North Judson St. Pierre Blue Jays fly north to tender for this Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle between them and the Triton Trojans here tonight. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me is Jeremiah Farrell, Caden Humbich, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Ryan Lindler as we're live here on YouTube and the IHSAA Champions Network. Jeremiah, two teams tonight are going to play, number 10, number 12. But yet these two teams, every time it's a battle. And I know sometimes the score looks that way, but these two teams really have slugged it out the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, every time we played North Judson when I was in school, we always knew we were about to get in a dogfight. And it's also not a big rivalry, but these two schools don't like each other. And it's going to be a hard-fought game today.
Yeah, and looking at Triton last week, had a tough game. There was a battle against Pioneer. And it came down there. They got that insurance touchdown at the end to make sure, because a team that was striking very quickly. I think Triton really did good things in that closeout. The way they closed that game out was big for this group, I think.
Yeah, back in the last few years or so, that's a kind of game that Triton would just always end up on the losing side of it. But this team just has a different vibe, a different feel about it. And now they're starting to win those one-possession close games and getting those touchdowns at the end to ensure the victory.
And looking at this team and what they've been capable of accomplishing here in this Triton Trojan group, decimated by injuries. And it's been one of those years, but yet how these guys have continued to just progress, how they continue to fight, and how they've, it's next man up mentality. These guys are stepping in, they're filling that role. 2 losses, but 2 close losses. They played some great football this season. And this group is going to only get stronger as they continue to progress towards sectional play.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 losses for Triton is one possession game for both. So Triton is one possession away from being 6-0 instead of 4-2. And like you're saying with the injury, these guys are plug and play. One goes down, the backup's coming in. He's doing just as good a job, if not better.
Now you go look at this North Judson team, a team last season won the sectional championship, a team that had a real quick strike offense. A little bit some differences. You got some guys that graduated. However, there's still some good things on offense here. You got Benson, the big man. Once he gets ahead of steam, he'll barrel his way through. He's tough. He knows what he's doing out there, led by a sophomore quarterback, and Josiah McDaniel. This is a group that can move the ball, and a group you do not want to get anywhere near that red zone at all, because every single time it's almost automatic they're going to get a touchdown.
Yeah, the tricky thing about North Judson and their offense is you really never know where the ball's at. And defensively for Triton, it's the same thing as last week. Stay disciplined, read your cues, and do your job.
And like I said, go back, talk about how tough these two teams are playing. I mean, I got the opportunity to come out here and start calling these games in 2018 with that Triton sectional championship group. There was 2 very good athletic groups, and Judson's had the upper hand the last few years. And this is a group that the offense is good, but their defense and how well they play. But one thing that's always special about this North Judson team is on special teams. These guys are awesome at special teams.
Yeah, with Judson, they're going to fly down the field at 100 miles per hour defensively and on special teams, and they're looking to lay a hit. They're not looking to get hit. They're looking to be the hammer.
And that's exactly this group. I mean, well coached. And Brett Lambert in his 5th season, 41 wins to his credit. Zach Whitaker, first season, but you're looking out there like a seasoned head coach, a guy who's been out there. And, of course, Zach Whitaker's had all these years of experience, and he has done an outstanding job with this group, because you go down to show, and it's a testament to Coach Eunice and all the stuff, this program that they've built, and Zach Whitaker can put his stamp on it, and how this group continues to progress. It's really something special to see. Mm-hmm. So we get ready to get this one underway. The last home game here tonight on senior night.
Which is hard to believe.
That's kind of what I thought. It's like, wow. We were on the way down to Indiana or the IU last week. I'm like, sectional football is right around the corner.
Yeah, how'd that go for IU last week?
We got our money's worth.
We got our money's worth.
We got a game
4 overtimes against Akron.
Game and a half.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. At one point, we were watching the Ohio State Notre Dame game.
Hey, at least you guys got in the end zone, unlike Ball State.
We got there eventually. So.
No, that Notre Dame Ohio State game was a good game.
It was a classic one. So back deep to return will be Hensley, Overmeyer, and Dante Workman. North Judson will start the ball in the second half. As kicking now will be Connor Benson, the senior. And this is a group, that middle group's going to, like I said, try and play a little more shallow. Benson may not send it as far as Cole Shiloh, but this the second line, the middle line and the back group have got to be ready to go.
Yeah, front line and second line, no matter what it is, beginning of the game, after a touchdown, whatever it is, you got to be ready, watch that ball at all times, because he could just get a little quick onside, and instead of paying attention, you're already running down the field to get ready for your block. So front line is the most important part of kickoff return.
So Benson to send it away. Gets the okay from the official. The Blue Jays get set. And we're underway. Line drive kick. Dante Workman takes it from the 20. Workman's got a head of steam. He's got a seam. Workman trying to weed his way through, and he will start all the way up near midfield, just past the 40-yard lines, where Cole Shively will lead his offense. The offense out there starting tonight. Cole Shively at quarterback with Cohen Hensley at fullback, Jaden Overmeyer at tailback, Big McFarland in the wing-back position with Dante Workman split out wide. The tight end is Javen May. The man in the center is Pierce Brookins. The two guards, Tucker Worsham and Eastside Lindler. Then the two bookends in Brady Shue and Kendrick Jones.
One thing I want to see from this Triton offense is I want to see them target May a lot more. He's a big body. He's like, what, 6'2", 6'3"?
And he's a strong,
6'3".
he's fast. You look at Javen May, he's what you would call the ultimate. I mean, he's a great athlete.
Like, he's the perfect receiver you would want outside, and you just need to get him more 50-50 balls down the field. 1st and
10 now from his own 43 as Shively gets that 7 seconds on the play clock. 4 seconds.
Oh, they got Brady Snyder out there for senior night.
And Brady Snyder, unfortunately, hasn't been able to play this season.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, but he's been a vocal leader on that sideline. He's been an encouraging guy, for this group here. Brady Snyder still, hey, just because you're not out there field does not mean you're not out there with those guys. You can do plenty of damage from the side.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it all starts with the sideline, how energetic they are and how vocal and loud they are, how much they're getting into the game. It really rejuvenates the offense when they're kind of down, but the sideline is energetic.
All right, now 1st and 10 from the 43. As the Trojans trot their way out there. Shively goes to work. I formation. Dante Workman split out here to the left side. Or Judson stacking the box. Goes right up the middle to Cohen Hensley, and he'll run to a line. He may get a yard or maybe a few yards on the carry there.
Looks like you got about 3 on that one.
The defensive starters tonight will be David Brown and Hunter Redlin, the two defensive ends with the 2 tackles, and Cole Kozakar and Tegan Hampton. The outside linebackers and Sam Holm and Cole Wilcox. Brock Benson is the inside linebacker with the 2 corners, and Noah Radke and Connor Benson, and the 2 safeties, Josiah McDaniel and Trey McGowan.
I may sound like a broken record, but the front 7 for North Judson is going to have to compete with the toughness of Triton's O-line tonight.
It's going to be a battle in the trenches tonight for sure. Here goes Jaden Overmeyer. He gets up there, but that tough North Judson front holds him there. And 3rd down coming up here on the Trojans' first drive.
North Judson just came out firing a lot harder than Triton. Just 2 runs up the middle, got about 4 total on 2 plays. North Judson's front 7 came to play. They were ready for it.
Quintana rotates in. Shively will have Overmeyer on his left hip. 3rd down now and 5 from the 48. Shively out of the shotgun. Going to run the option play left. Shively's going to keep it. Shively's going to try to swing his way through, and Shively's got a Triton first down. Big conversion there for the Trojans on their first drive.
Good read right there by Shively. Saw the defender a little bit on the outside of his shoulder. Gave it a little fake, cut in, saw the blocker, just made a nice move, got the first down, kept fighting. First hit, and still got a couple yards after the hit.
Triton on the season, 31 first downs, counting that one there on the season. A team that, those 3rd down conversions, this is a group that's really trying to figure out how to move those chains.
Yeah, 3 to 4 yards every play. That's their mentality. And when they get that 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, they're converting.
Riffle split out wide here on the near side. Shively going to go up the middle to Hensley, and Hensley's going to get bottled up.
Up the middle again, and Judson was ready for it.
And on the tackle there's number 55, Cole Kozakar.
Judson's D-line is just going through there easily these first couple run plays. You know it's getting late in the season when the lights are on in the first quarter.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with that. I'm just glad the lights are working tonight. Shively gets set. 2nd down and long. Goes to Jaden Overmeyer. Overmeyer's got a seam and burrowing his way forward. He'll have a nice gain on 2nd down. 3rd down and manageable coming up.
Just a little left side run through the tackle and guard. Overmeyer lowered her shoulder, got a couple yards, and makes it 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Ball's on the 39-yard line of North Judson.
Overmeyer's just got to put 2 hands on that ball just to be rather safe than sorry.
And we got to give Overmeyer some props. So old school, no gloves on those hands.
I was looking at that. I was like, he needs some gloves.
Oh, no, he's good. The old school, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Just get some stickum.
Be all right. Shively out the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left. Here comes the pressure. Shively's going to stop and go, and he'll slide out of bounds.
Went to go cut back inside, but just slipped right out of bounds.
Good pursuit by Sam Holm. Will force fourth down. On trots the punt team.
Just motioned to the short side of the field. Didn't have much room when he tried to cut. Just slipped right on the grass.
Back to returns Trey McGowan. Shively to kick inside his own territory. Good snap, has time. He'll send a high kick, pushing it over to the far sideline. It's going to take a Trojan bounce and a roll just inside the 15. About the 13, 14-yard line is where the North Judson Blue Jays will start off. Leading them on offense is the quarterback, Josiah McDaniel. The halfbacks, and Trey McGowan and Cole Wilcox. The fullback, and Brock Benson. Damian Frazier and Briar Minix, the two wide receivers. Tegan Hampton, the center. The two guards, and Hunter Redland and Cole Kozakar. And the two bookends, and David Brown and Harley Box. McDaniel will lead his offense out there. He'll go under center. Benson immediately behind him. He's going to send that one there. As gave the ball to, as on the carry was Trey McGowan.
Colton Reynolds came in there like the torpedo he is and made a tackle for the loss on the first play.
Colt Reynolds has been impressive all season. You can tell that young man has put in that offseason work, leading the team in 46 total tackles and 2 forced fumbles here on the season.
You can tell he's a film junkie. He read that play as soon as it was snapped and got in the backfield almost untouched.
2nd down and 10, no gain on the play. McDaniel back under center. Some McGowan in motion. It's going to be a passing play. Has it down the seam, lays it up high, and it's and Triton got their hand up and knocked it away. No contact made as Cole Wilcox had a seam there, but good closeout by Shively and Dante Workman.
Yeah, if you watch right here, it's just the wingback just goes straight up, acts like he's going to block, and Overmeyer read it perfectly. Got over there, and Dante read the quarterback's eyes, got it there, double team. Just it's good ball.
Excuse me, Overmeyer. It's not Cole Shively. Overmeyer.
Just dropped the ball. Just it's good, beautiful pass though by the quarterback right there.
And watching him in warm-ups, Josiah McDaniel has a very compact throwing motion, but yet it's quick, it's release, and he's very accurate, giving him some time.
He knows where he's going before the ball snapped.
3rd down and 10 now. McDaniel goes back to throw. He's going to hit one across the middle, and he's going to bobble it, and he's going to catch it. Right there was Damian Frazier.
Workman right there on the coverage, bumped him before the ball was even there, and he still comes down with the catch. Damian Frazier.
So both teams on their first offensive possession converting on 3rd down. So the ball on the 24. Play rotates in. McDaniel goes under center. One wide receiver split to either side with the Blue Jay quarterback. Goes the hard count. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to go up the middle. McDaniel's there, but the Triton front line stood tall.
Yeah, just McDaniel's under center, gets the ball, takes a little step back, runs it to the left, and Triton was right there to stop it for about, what was that, 2-yard gain?
Yep, and then it was a good job there. Javen May got inside that right there, and Renforth right there behind him. The two seniors teaming up on that tackle. But like I said, we talked about this. The North Judson team, a team that can move the chains. They are very fluid in their motion. They can move the ball extremely well. 2nd down now and 8. Going to go outside to Wilcox. Gets a nice gain on 2nd down.
I think it's still going to be a little short, I believe.
The ref's going to give it to him.
And they're going to give it to him 1st down on the carry.
Nice play right there by Judson. Pitch to the outside. Nothing was really working up the middle, so they went to the outside, and just he read his blocks beautifully, fought for that 1st down.
2 first downs here on this drive as the Blue Jays are driving here.
Couldn't really see the number who carried that.
Hey, these are a lot easier reading some.
Don't have the black uniforms.
Yeah. 1st and 10 now from his own 34. Can go right back to Wilcox, and he'll nice gain on 1st down. Gets about 6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, hard right there by Judson. Hard run right there by Judson. Just motioned him in an orbit motion, cut inside, got the ball right up the middle, and just He had a nice push from his front line right there, got 6 yards on first down.
Triton needing to try to make a stop as this North Judson front line opening up seams for their backs. Wilcox in motion, but right there, Brock Benson putting his head down, and he's driving forward for another North Judson first down, and Alex Brown and Overmeyer in on the tackle.
Man, hard run right there by Benson, and just these guys will not go down on first contact. And it just showed right there, 2nd and 4, and run up the middle, and Benson broke about 2 tackles right there to get the first down.
3 first downs here on the drive for the Blue Jays. McDaniel now on Triton territory, first down and 10 from the 45. Goes right back to the big fullback, Benson, and he rums his way forward as a team of Trojans bring him down. Tucker Worsham and Javen May in on the tackle.
5 yards right there. I mean, North Judson's O-line is just playing a lot harder and faster off the ball than Triton's defensive line is right now.
So right now, if you're Triton's that defense, who's going to be that guy to continue to make a stop? Because we know Benson's a hard runner. I mean, he gets there, and he's a guy you don't want to be in a phone booth with because he'll make you pay.
Oh, yeah, you can't be scared to arm tackle these dudes.
2nd down and 6 are the 4-yard gain. Wilcox in motion. McDaniel's going to run to the left side. He bounces it out, has room. And McDaniel's, the mobile quarterback, trying to step his way through, fights his way through, more tackles. And McDaniel with an impressive run with another North Judson first down.
Good play right there. Just 2 plays in the middle, 2 plays in a row, taking Benson up the middle, and then you fake it right there, give a little speed option, and the defender went after the running back, and he just made a nice cut for a first down. And he stood still, and there was just no Triton defenders right there to get him. He got him right there by the ankle, and just Cole Schuyler right there get him by the ankle, and just no one's there to get him.
Even stepped out of the one. And
so first down and 10 now in the 22. And like I said, North Judson has a high percentage of converting touchdowns when they get near that 20-yard line. Going to go up to Wilcox and maybe gets a yard or 2 on the carry.
You can't beat yourself up, though, if you're trying.
McGowan, excuse me.
Right now, if you're Triton's defense, whoever the leader is out there, whoever steps up, needs to be the vocal leader and just tell them, calm it down. We got this. We're a good defense. Let's just get it done.
Like I said, got a body. I mean, this is a group you got to make a hit. They're tough. McDaniel now 2nd down and 8. Goes back to Brock Benson, and here comes Brady Shue.
Man, what a play right there by Brady Shue, looking like he's got inside stuff on that and just coming through that line and getting him before he can make a gain.
And Brady Shue big on that one there, but what a play there by that young man.
He came out of nowhere. He just popped up, and next thing you know, he's wrapping up Benson.
Third down and 7 now. This is the second 3rd down try by North Judson on this drive.
If you're Triton's middle backers right here, you got to watch for that slant.
Going to go to the outside to try to get it as McGowan, but here comes Dante Workman.
Man, Workman and his open field tackling this season has just been insane. It was just a little motion jet sweep to the outside, and Workman got around his block. He just kept going west instead of north, and Workman came into the backfield and got him to the stop.
And the 2 South Bend Tribune players of the back-to-back South Bend Tribune players of the week, Cole Shively and Dante Workman, celebrating after that tackle.
Looks like North Judson's lining up to go for it. You don't want to play the pass right here. You want to run and then pass if you're Triton's defense right now.
That line's got to be ready.
Shotgun.
Eastside Loomer back there in that linebacker spot. McDaniel goes here, but then they're going to get a false start on the offense.
2 side receivers over there. Just went early. Looks like the count was on 2. They went on 1. Can't have that if you're trying to go for it on 4th and 7. It's a big shot in the foot right there for Judson.
And for Triton, that's a look you just saw there. How are you going to cover? Because for me, looking back there, that was like a North Judson was going to try to hit that back corner of the end zone with a pass down that one side.
Still 4th down for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, if you're the middle backers, as soon as you see it's a pass, you need to drop back to at least 4 yards in front of the line of, not the line of scrimmage, the first down marker.
4th down and 13. McDaniel goes back to throw, has time in his pocket. Here comes the pressure. He's going to leave it across the middle of the field, and it's incomplete, and Triton gets a turnover on downs.
It looks like Triton sent a blitz with their 2 backers, dropped Esai Limler, and just Triton got there in about a couple seconds or so, got in front of his face, and McDaniel just overthrew him. Looks like he had him on the crosser, but just overthrew him.
I think it was miscommunication because the 2 wide receivers were about to run kind of right into each other, so just a little miscue on the route. As Triton now will take over on their second drive from their own 26.
I wonder if both sides just ran the same play because it looked like the 2 sides went out, but the 2 slots came in.
Triton 16 yards on the ground in that first drive. Had a first down on a third down conversion. Shively out of the shotgun. Shively goes to throw. He's got Dante Workman. Dante Workman takes off. And here comes McGowan. Dante Workman, slingshot engaged, touchdown.
Man, you just can't drop a better play like that. Just Dante streaming down the sideline as a slot receiver, and Shively just sees him. That safety just comes up instead of back, and just no one's catching up to Workman in this conference. And
74 yards on the play.
Perfect ball right there by Shively, and just one play touchdown. That's what you wanted right there if you're Triton.
Right down the seam, Dante Workman got released, took off, showed off the hands, and tiptoed his way.
Looks like Triton's pulling Notre Dame, only having 10 out there.
At least it's the beginning of the game. I was mean. Like I said, that was a bummer.
Well, at least this doesn't make a lot of difference like that one did.
Got 2.
Ooh. Oh. Missed. He didn't quite get the ball caught.
The firework announcer jinx.
Yep.
The extra point is no good.
So Triton leads 6-0 after the 74-yard play. One play on that drive, and Triton goes down and scores.
Yeah, I just don't think Judson was expecting them to come out of the gate passing it, especially a deep ball right there. And
Triton's got playmakers out there on the outside. They got a lot of speed. Dante Workman has that next level speed. He can take off and go. He runs these routes extremely well, and he had a good open seam. Saw the safety was going to be out, and he blew right through where he needed to go and left Shively knew. Trusted receiver threw a ball up there for Dante to run underneath.
I mean, Dante was so far behind the safety that he slowed down, almost stopped to catch the ball, and still went and got the touchdown.
Shively now to kick.
Got to get the ball out there to kick it. It's on its way.
That is Shively's 4th touchdown pass on the year, and for Dante Workman, touchdown number 3. That beats his long of 63 on the season.
Hey, at least Dante caught it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Dante's got he's got great hands. He's a guy who, I heard about that Ball State camp he was at, and he was outstanding at it. I mean, he has really put confidence in those hands this year. You see it. I love seeing that confidence from Dante Workman. But Cole Shively with a well-placed ball.
I mean, Dante's an athlete. Even if he was covered, I still like that matchup for him to go get those one-on-ones. Same with Mayo on the other side.
McDaniel and McGowan back deep to return as Shively sends it away. McGowan takes it, he bobbles it. They're going to do a reverse play. McDaniel's going to try to bounce it to the outside. Hensley tries to trip him up. Here comes Riffle. And he knocks him down. And a good gain has some trickery by the Blue Jays.
What looked like it was about to be a bad return just turned out to be a better return than getting the touchback.
So first down and 10 now from their own 23-yard line.
Now, if you're Triton right here, you got to think. You just stopped them in the red zone, something that a lot of people haven't done and can't do against this North Judson team. So you got to go out there with a ton of confidence.
McDaniel under center sends McGowan in motion. It's going to be an option play outside. Shively's got a beat. Here comes Workman. Open field tackle, Dante Workman.
Man, he gets the touchdown and then the open field tackle to start the drive. I mean, can you ask for much from any other player right there? He's making all the plays for you tonight right now. Shively right there, beautiful read. I'd say a little too early on the pitch right there by the quarterback, and just Workman came in there and got him.
When you're done.
Yeah.
So second down and 12 on the 2-yard loss on the play. Daniel back under center. Since Wilcox in motion. Benson's got it. No, excuse me. McDaniel's got it. Kept it in his fullback's belly, but the Triton front line holds their water and brings him down.
This Triton D-line did it perfectly right there. McDaniel did the read, didn't like the give to Benson, took it, but that read right there just came down the line slowly but surely, and there was nowhere for McDaniel to go, so it was a 3-yard gain.
Wow, inside 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter already.
Game hasn't even been going on for 20 minutes real time.
Oh, North Judson really holding that for the first drive. They've done an extremely good job. However, I mean, they're leading the time of possession 6 minutes and 42 seconds to Triton's 3:22.
I mean, they were just getting first down after first down that first drive all the way to about the 15.
McDaniel goes back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Gets it just past. High pass and brought down hard. Gage Riffle, but the catch is made.
Good catch right there by Frazier. You know, he took a licking, but he kept on ticking right there. He brought that ball in to give it a very manageable fourth
and like
down
I said,
right there for
you look at the release by McDaniel. Had a good solid release, but got just over the outstretched arm of Pierce Brookins. And that's the end of the first quarter, or the first quarter. Triton leads 6-0.
I was just going to see, because, we say we're getting here, there's only been one yellow flag hit the ground tonight. So
you got two teams playing some good football here in this first half, and like I said, North Judson a team. Yeah, it's one quarter, but this is a group that plays hard for 4. And like I said, you go back and look. On that first drive, they really moved the chains extremely well. They got, I believe, 4 first downs on that first drive. This is a team that they're a disciplined team. They're going to work hard.
Yeah, and that's the time of possession. 8 minutes 38 seconds for North Judson.
Up to this point, yeah,
just working it down the field there, and ate up a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 running teams, I know Triton has that 74-yard passing touchdown, but their main thing is to run the ball. I mean, when 2 running teams go at it, the quarters just go by like that.
Lambert's Blue Jays, like I said, this is a group that sustains drives, and they've had some interesting games here the last few weeks, and they're tough. They're averaging 36 points a game on offense, allowing 14.5. They need one of those cannons they were using out there. They'll probably shoot through the window. Those things.
You'd have to turn them way down.
McDaniel back to kick. Workman back deep. Trickery by the Blue Jays. McDaniel tries to go, and Triton gets another turnover on downs.
Big stop right there by Triton. You get the ball at, what's it looking like, about the 30-yard line right there. That's exactly what you wanted right there. If you're trying, you score in one play, and you give them a 3 and out, and now you got the ball on your own 30. No, this game could not have started any better if you're Triton. For Judson, you just gotta stop the self-sustaining mistakes right there. I mean,
Jaden Overmeyer gets in there. Good job by him. He's done an outstanding job in that outside linebacker spot. 1st and 10 now from the North Judson 31 for Shively to start their drive. Benny Prater in the backfield. Shively goes right to him. Prater trying to ball his way through, and a nice gain on first down for Vinny Prater.
Couldn't really exactly see what hole he hit, but it looked like he flipped someone over him. I couldn't really exactly tell.
When Vinny talked to him last night, he said that ankle kind of took him out of that Pioneer game last week. He was talking about the volleyball game last night. This is a dude that wants to compete. He wanted to be out here tonight.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you could tell last week he was mad that he couldn't get back into the game. He was pacing up and down the sideline, jumping, antsy. He wanted to get back into that game so bad. But you'd rather have him sit out that game and be ready for senior night.
5 yards on the carry. Sets up 2nd down and 5 from the 26 for Shively under center. Goes back to Prater. He'll try to find his way through with the North Judson front line. Stands tall and doesn't allow him to move very far, if at all.
Yeah, just Judson's front 7 right there. Just ate up the lineman and ate up Prater. There's just nowhere for him to go.
Like I said, they got some good players down there. C.J. Sanchez is one.
He's a big one, 6'5".
6'5". He's on this near end spot. Kozakar on the inside there, and I believe Grayson McDaniel as well, right on to the right of him.
Yeah, North Judson's jersey numbers are kind of hard to see at night.
Overmeyer's going to bounce it outside. McDaniel's trying to seal the edge, and I don't think he's going to get there. And 4th down coming up.
Good seal right there by McDaniel. Just never lost stride with Overmeyer. Overmeyer tried to bounce it outside. There's nothing in the original hole play call, and McDaniel with nice wheels to get Overmeyer out of bounds.
And you talk about good pursuit tackling. That's something that this North Judson team is very capable of doing. Shively now to kick, Riffle to hold. Shively was hitting from 45 during warm-ups.
It's a 43-yarder right here, or 42 looking like where the tee's at. You need a cleaner hold than you did last time for the PAT.
Riffle with the hold. Shively's line drive kick pushes it to the left, and it's no good.
Just a bad kick. Nothing you can do about it.
And probably being over here on this right side, kicking crossways over there, not helping matters.
He was on the right. Yeah, in high school, the hash marks are really, really far out to the field goal post. It's almost like when you're watching a college game, how far over they are.
So North Judson, his defense stood tall after the turnover on downs, but Triton they did a good job against this Triton offense.
Yeah, big stand right there by Judson. That's exactly what you needed if you're the Blue Jays right there. Stop them on third down and a missed field goal, and now they get the ball at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 20. McDaniels gets set. Goes right to Brock Benson and the big fullback running his way through, dragging defenders with him. First down on the carry, 11 yards.
Big run right there by Benson. He had about 4 Triton people on him, and he just still kept running. He kept turning them legs. If I didn't know any better, I think he'd just move cows for fun.
I think the cows get out of the way. Brock Benson, I'll tell you what, watching him last season and ever since he's been playing, he is a guy that he's tough. And the way he runs the ball, it's kind of angry, kind of reminds you of Mike Allstott, how he runs the ball. He's a tough guy.
I was going to say, reminds me of their last year running back, Cheyenne Allen.
Benson goes forward, and the Triton defense holds him there, but he gets 3 yards on the carry. He's a guy that does not go backwards.
Oh, no. If you hit him straight on, you're either going backwards or you're staying in one spot. You're not taking him backwards. He's just got that low drive, feet always moving.
Renforth in on the tackle there, but it's a good job by the Triton front line. 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. McDaniel gets set. It's McGowan in motion. Going to go right back to Benson. And again, look at Benson.
Man.
If there's no hole, he's going to make one. And he continues to drive that ball forward.
Man, you're telling me I didn't see a hole right there at all, but somehow he came out of the line of scrimmage and with someone on his ankle, not even on top of him.
And like I said, that's a guy you don't want to be stuck in a phone booth with. It's a big 3rd down for these two teams here in this first half. And a false start on the offense will move him back. That's Judson's 2nd penalty here in the first half.
Another false start, too. 3rd and 1, that's not at all what you wanted if you're Judson right there. Just another shot in the foot, makes it 3rd and 6, and changes up the play call right now.
Alex Brown rotates out.
But if I know Judson right, then it's still 4-down territory for them.
3rd down and 6 now from their own 35. Brady Shue almost took off, but gets reset again, and here comes Brock Benson, lowers his shoulders. Him, the freight train in on the tackle there, but I do believe Esai Limler. Cyclone.
Esai Limler stopped him, and then Tucker Warsham came up and said, let me get some of that size right there.
Hey, you kind of looked, freight train bringing in, helping out the Cyclone. You talk about a recipe for disaster or chaos. Those two guys right there teaming up.
Looks like Judson's lining up the punt. After the tried fake last time, you got to really be on your heels right now if you're trying you up.
Low kick. Workman's going to let it fall. Workman touches it, but then he falls on top of it.
Took his head off of it too early before he grabbed it, and good heads-up play to get down on it with that North Judson gunner bearing down on you.
So Shively leads his offense out there. This will be their 4th drive of the game. North Judson still possessing the ball over 8 minutes in this first half. That might be more than that. It hasn't updated yet.
No.
He's getting closer.
I think it'd be at 13 or 12.
And Triton's had good average starting field position, averaging around the 46-yard line. 11 minutes and 13 seconds of total possession by the Blue Jays here in this first half. As Shively now first and 10 from the 29.
Just a bunch of North Judson defenders right
And
there.
they play to that whistle blows, pushing Cohen Hensley backwards. And good sportsmanship, Tucker Worsham helping up the Judson player.
Yeah, it's just that front seven right there for North Judson just ate Hensley alive right there. He just had nowhere to go.
And like I said, you're going to run against this group here. They're very good up front. Those linebackers, they're very tough. They're, like I said, you talk about as strong as they get along the front lines. But if you're those guys blocking, those downfield blocks, that second level block is going to be huge to open up a hole for your running back to find a seam to get through.
Yeah, the only reason they're not more important as the lineman block is because it's right there. But
Shively with the sneak will bring up third down.
Looks like they tried to catch him off guard with the sneak, but Judson was ready for it and got about a 3-yard gain on it right there. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Brought down by Kozakar for the Blue Jays. Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Trojans.
So Shively averaging 3 yards per carry.
Judson right here needs a big stop.
3rd down and 7. It's about 6 minutes to go here before halftime.
Timeout Whitaker.
Timeout Whitaker.
Yeah, it'd be about time. You got him. So,
Can't take him into the next half with you.
and then kind of just get a regroup and know how big this play's going to be.
And for both teams, like I said, we talk about this is a big 3rd down. For Judson, this is a team that they're continuing to move the ball. I mean, they had some good looks just to get a lot of things to really convert, but yet they're getting those 3rd down opportunities. I mean, you look at their 5 first downs. 5 first downs on them here tonight. I mean, this is a group moving the chains. I mean, Benson, 5 yards per carry on 8 rushes for 43 yards along a 14, but still, this is a guy that continues to move the ball extremely well in that front line for North Judson, doing an outstanding job getting where he needs to be, and Benson making his own holes eventually.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have 11 minutes and 13 seconds of time of possession without getting a good amount of first downs. So Judson offense has proven that they can drive down the field. It's just once they start a little bit of drive going, just something happens. They shoot themselves in the foot, makes them take a step back, and then they have to punt the ball.
3rd down and 7, 6:01 to go in the first half. Shively on the shotgun. Good snap. He's going to try the quarterback keeper. Shively trying to find his way through, and North Judson corrals him, and that'll be did not get that 3rd down conversion.
And it looks like Judson was ready for all the QB sneaks and draws that Triton loves to run with Shively, because they've been eating the last 2 plays where Shively took it up the middle. They've almost stopped them for no gain.
So 4th down, and the Trojans going to go for it.
Doing a quick. Yep.
Looks like they tried to get him on the hard snap, and then now they're looking like they're actually going to run their play.
Shively moves out into the shotgun, and he's going to punt it.
Oh.
Sends it deep. And it takes a Triton Trojan stop just inside the 20 as it hit the ground and just died.
Shocked me. I figured they were going to run it. What was it, 4th and 2? Yeah, I figured they were going to run a play right there.
Shively with a long kick. Didn't need much room.
No, not at all. Just a nice little snap, punt it as far as you can, as fast as you can. He got the job done. Where they placed it at the 19. Good punt right there, too.
We're trying with that score, but you look, like I said, North Judson continues to dominate that battle of the clock. Almost 12 minutes of possession time here.
Yeah.
Or getting close to 12 minutes of possession time here in this first half.
I mean, that proves right there that Judson can drive the ball, and they have been driving the ball all game. It's just the scoreboard has nothing to show for it.
1st and 10 now from his own 19. McDaniel is going to keep it, but here comes the torpedo.
Colin Reynolds wrapped him up and brought him down. Good play right there by Reynolds.
And Reynolds is one, like I said, I watching him on film and watching him this season has truly been fun to watch. This is a guy you want to talk about has a nose for tackling. Like I said, when it kind of reminds you of Ray Lewis just a little bit, just his ability just to go in and make tackles. And, there may be a little size difference there, but don't tell him that because he's playing like he is as big as Ray Lewis. But
oh, yeah, he's playing
Colton
like
Reynolds has been impressive all season.
He's playing like he's the fridge out there.
2nd down and 7. Goes to McGowan. I followed you. 3rd down now coming up.
About 3rd and 6 and 5. It's just Triton's D-line in this second quarter has just stepped it up. Judson has barely been able to get anything going because that D-line is gobbling everything up, and the linebackers come up and clean it.
Keep an eye on big old number 48 here because 4 yards is nothing when that guy gets a hold of the ball. McDaniel tries the hard count. Goes outside, and McGowan's got another North Judson first down.
That was a good speed burst right there. Just went to the edge. He got the pitch, just kind of jogged it till he found the hole. When he found that hole, he zoomed right through it.
6 first downs in the first half, and that's their second third down conversion here.
1st and 10 Blue Jays.
First and 10 now from his own 34.
Big first down pickup for Judson right there.
Wilcox in motion, goes right to Benson, and Benson gets brought down in a hurry. Evan Renforth, the first man through.
Him and Reynolds right there just getting the tackles and not letting Benson go anywhere. Benson had his way the first quarter, and Triton really brought it together and has been stopping him this quarter.
Evan Renforth, he missed a few games there after a tough thing after the first game of the season, but yet this young man has been strong. After that Bremen game, he goes, I want to play football. I want to be out there, and he has worked his tail off to get back out there and play. This young man looking strong here tonight on senior night. Trick play. McGowan's going to try to go down the field. Shively's got a beat on it. Shively, interception!
Great read right there by Shively. He's the deep safety. They did a little pitch pass right there. Pitched it over. Pitched it over to McGowan right there. McGowan just launches it. There's only one route over there, and Shively just beautifully reads that, gets back, and nice hands to make the catch. They say the quarterback has to have the best hands on the team.
Hey. But what a good job there by Shively. Look, like I said, got his body turned, got a good play on the ball, backpedaled, right there 2 steps, got his hands up. Nice job by him.
Yeah, he got back there in a hurry. He was about 10 yards away from the receiver, turned around and speed boosted back there and got the INT.
1st and 10 now from his own 33. Goes right back to Overmeyer, and here comes the front line as Brock Benson in on the tackle.
Judson was just, all of them were at that ball carrier right there up the middle on Overmeyer. Just not a single white jersey, not around. They read that play better than a first grade book.
Benson barreling his way through from that middle linebacker spot. As Triton on the ground, 13 carries for 29 yards compared to the 21 of 94 of the Blue Jays. Triton 103 total yards of offense.
Right now, if you're Triton, you want a big touchdown in here because Judson starts off the second half with the ball.
Shively going to run it outside, going to try to cut back in. Shively's got a seam. Shively bounces it outside. Shively's got a first down for Triton.
Shively was the keeper.
Yeah, good about 12, 13-yard gain right there by Shively. Just a simple run to the left side of the offense, got around the tackle, read the blocks, and just the safety gobbled him up, got him out of bounds.
Third first down by Triton here.
Ball's placed at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
Clock now goes to run. Outside 2 minutes.
A little blood moon action.
Quintana split outside. 2 wide receivers to the right for Shively out of the shotgun. Option play. Shively's going to keep it and cut back in. Shively continues to find his way upfield up the seam. And first down.
Man, there's just like 2 times Judson has run that play. Shively has kept it and got a first down on each play. Good play right there by Shively.
2 first downs on back-to-back carries for the Trojans.
He's trying to redeem himself for that field goal. He wants to get back in field goal range.
Shively, 6 rushes for 39 yards, 6.5 yards per carry for the senior quarterback.
If you're Shively, kind of get your breath back. You've run the ball the last 2 times. Get your breath back.
Shively's going to keep. Oh,
slipped again.
Went down.
It's looking like the Super Bowl out here.
Whitaker calls a timeout.
Timeout, Trojan.
Shively slipped. He was kind of going outside trying to make his mind up.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell if he wanted to hit the pitch or if he saw something out with the routes he wanted to hit, but either way he slipped, got the quote-unquote sack.
So as we noted earlier, this is the final regular season home game of the season, as the next 2 weeks will be at Knox and Winamac for those two games.
That Knox, of course, that 7:30 start time, if we are able to do it down there, and then finishing up there at Winamac, and then that big thing there at the bottom there, that sectional draw. See if the Trojans actually get to host a first-round sectional game, or how that'll end up working out.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I don't even think we hosted one.
Yeah, you did. Cherubusco.
Oh, that's right.
It was Busco.
Oh, yeah, that is right.
The frigid Cherubusco game.
Yeah.
Depends on the weather. This might be my last football.
Yep. I was like I said, I was kind of like, well, can he be here or not?
Yeah,
like, I got
the
a
rain
feeling he
kinda-
will be.
Yep. But
Do you melt in the rain?
Well, no, you can't run. You can't
you running corn and beans.
You can't run corn and beans in the
Just
rain.
give him a hard time.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can run in the corn,
You can, but
it doesn't do any good.
no. Shively, second down and long. Going to roll left, going to stop, steps up, throws one deep. Javen May trying to get separation and just past the outstretched arms. Incomplete on the play.
Yeah, good play right there. Judson's defense was all over it, had May down the whole middle part of the field, just stuck with him. Shiley just tried to put it where only he could get it, and he did, just a little overstretch where May couldn't reach it. Those are the ones you always want back, the ones that are just right there.
Third down now and 13. Shively now, out of the shotgun, standing on the 50-yard line. He's going to try to the quarterback. Keeper tries to find his way through. Shively finds a seam, and he's going to fight his way for a Triton first down.
Gets a push from Brookins right there. Senior pushing the senior, get that first down, keep the chains moving, stay on offense. Try to go down, score this touchdown right here if you're Triton. Good run right there by Shively.
5 first downs for the Trojans.
Just narrowly, though, got away from
False
Sanchez.
start. Riffle going to get called for the false start.
Sanchez and his lengthy arms almost got called on that play, but he got around it for that first down.
Whitaker sends the play in with Quintana.
First and 15.
Triton's first penalty of the game. Of course, I believe the first was negated because they were just getting Brady Snyder a chance to be on the field of the opening play of the game. Shively out of the shotgun. Play action fake. Here comes the pressure. Shively steps up, tries to get through, and it gets brought down.
Not what you wanted after.
Goes the car in on the tackle.
Big stand right there by Judson's defense. Got the 5-yard penalty on Triton, and then gets a sack right after. That's exactly what you want. Right now, if you're trying and you're running hurry up, you got to go, go, go.
35 seconds on the clock. Shively. Low snap. He's going to try to roll right. Here comes Sanchez. Shively throws it to the near side to Dante Workman. Workman's going to try to find the sideline and gets out of bounds.
Good football IQ right there, knowing the situation, knowing how much time is left. Dante gets the little crosser route right there, or the out route, catches it and gets out of bounds. Good play right there by the boys.
So third down.
And about 4.
Ball's at the 24-yard line. Third and 15 Trojans.
So 3rd and 4. Riffle splits outside. One timeout remaining for Triton.
Thanks, Jordan. I was wondering that too.
Shively goes back to throw. He's going to leave it up for
He wants
Javen May.
May.
Trying to get freed up. Javen May catches it.
Comes down
Touchdown,
with it.
Triton.
They're talking it over. It looked like he got the foot in.
Yep.
They're calling it a
It is
touchdown.
touchdown.
Big throw right there by Shively. Just he sees the one-on-one coverage. This is what I was hoping he would see compared to last week. He sees that one-on-one coverage with his tall receiver on the outside, throws it up to him only where he can get it. Beautiful separation right there by Javen. Comes down with it, back of the end zone, gets the foot in bounds. Beautiful play right there by Triton. That's what you wanted going into the half with Judson getting the ball to start.
Are we sending 2 out now at time?
Evidently.
Okay, we doubling up here.
I guess if it's a passing touchdown, we got to do
Timeout
2.
North Judson. Shively firing up his Trojan fan base. And Javes may go back to that touchdown catch. If it had been NFL, he got both feet in bounds. He stepping. That
Yes,
was
sir.
good. That was good footwork, but good concentration on the catch.
This is when you
Both feet. Both feet.
looking like his daddy out there.
But Triton, that's exactly what you're wanting. You know, you're going to go in that halftime locker room, whatever momentum you can get, because Judson starts off that ball in the second half, and we've watched him possess that ball for 13 and a half minutes here in this first half. Good sustained drive by Triton, moved the ball well, but Cole Shively, give that young man some props here on this drive because he really put it on his back and really drove his team down the field here on this play. You know, he had some good plays from Dante Workman, not taking those away, but Cole Shively, he was a little bit gassed, but yet he put it all back together, held his composure, looked like a senior out there, and moved his team right down the field.
Oh, yeah. Shively looked like an experienced quarterback out there. You know, when they needed him the most, he stepped it up, 3rd down and long, getting the first downs, hitting Workman on the cross route to get out of bounds to set up that touchdown, and noticing that one-on-one on the outside and delivering a beautiful bucket drop ball to May right there.
Brookins a snap, Riffle to hold. Ball's down, Shively drives it up and splits the uprights. PAT is good, and Triton leads 13-0 with 19.8 seconds to go here in the first half.
I bet he just needed to see one go through.
Any good shooter will tell you, it just takes one.
Yep.
But now, if you're over there in your North Judson, okay, you got 19.8 seconds here. This is a group that can get tricky out there in the special teams. We've watched them. They returned a touchdown, I believe it was against South Central. This is a group that's very good on special teams. Their front lines do a good job really just kind of diverting those guys going down to cover the kick. But this North Judson team, if I'm going out there, I'm going to do everything I can to put that in the end zone on this return.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. You know, do everything you can on this return to try to get into the end zone or try to get amazing field position where you can get McDaniel and his arm strength to get the ball to the end zone. But if you don't get a not so good return right here, I just take it to the half with Judson starting with the ball to start the second half. I just take it to the half. Get in, regroup, make some adjustments to your team, and come back out stronger.
Shively to kick, McGowan and McDaniel back deep to return. Shively goes with a little bit of a squib kick. And falling on that one.
How many timeouts does Judson have?
All 3, or 2. Oh. Sam Holm fell on it.
I mean, you got 17 seconds left, 18 seconds left essentially.
And good starting field position now. Yeah, you got some good power running here with this North Judson team, but a team that can move the ball through the air. They have that home run threat ability. This is a group that, if you're Triton's defenders, just because you got 17 seconds before halftime, you've got to hone it in here and play hard.
Yeah, if you're the secondary right here, Workman, Overmeyer, Riffle, and Shively, nothing behind you. If anything gets behind you, you got to get back.
McGowan gets it on the pitch on the outside. He's going to try to cut it back in. Shively to beat. Here comes Colt Reynolds, pushes him out of bounds.
Stops the clock. Good pursuit right there by Reynolds. Pitch to the outside for Judson. Just there's nowhere to go. And Reynolds forced him out of bounds.
But Cole Shively getting there initially, kind of, like I said, don't have to be the hammer, but he got out there, kind of made things a little more difficult for the ball carrier. But Colt Reynolds, good pursuit, good team tackling there to fly to the ball.
Oh yeah.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 from the 44. McDaniel runs the play in. 11.8 now. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right for McDaniel out of the shotgun. Or excuse me, is that McGowan?
Couldn't really tell who made initial contact on McDaniel right there. If it was McDaniel who had the ball.
That's what I thought it was.
I think it was. 2 passing touchdowns from Triton instead of 2 rushing touchdowns in the first half.
And you look at this team here, both teams, 5 offensive drives. Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, what happened? Timeout.
Oh, they had timeouts. They said they're still.
Timeout, Blue Jays.
Well, how much time would be left on the clock then?
Looks like you were saying 1 second on the play clock is what the head official is saying. So 1 second still on the play clock.
What they got going on at halftime?
Oh, we're going to have recognized junior high football. And then as they're doing that, getting the band set up, and then it'll be a band performance. So we'll do a little bit of audio switching around and try to cover both of those during the halftime.
Heck yeah.
So the Blue Jays have dug deep in a few of those trickier plays, I should say, here in this first half. See if they still got a couple tricks up their sleeve here with 1 second to go before halftime. McDaniel under center.
Here, Shively looking like he's going to come down.
Goes out to McGowan. McGowan tries to get outside, and he'll get ran out of bounds, and that'll do it for the first half. Triton leads 13-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back after halftime.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their two-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here to the Trojan Tundra. Andy O'Hara alongside me here tonight is Jeremiah Farrell, Caden Hummich, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Ryan Lim. They're here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube. And the IHSA Champions Network, Triton leads 13-0. 6 first downs apiece for these two teams in the first half. 5 drives apiece. Triton 176 total yards, 110 of those through the air, 66 on the ground. 101 on the ground for the Blue Jays on 24 carries, and 18 passing yards for them. Triton, 1 penalty for 5 yards, 2 penalties for 10 for the Blue Jays. Triton, 3 of 6 on third down, 2 of 6 for the Blue Jays. But the big thing for me, if you're North Judson, 13 minutes and 47 seconds of possession time. Triton 10-13. They had a real good long possession on that last drive before they scored before halftime, as both of those passes were to Javen May and Dante Workman with a 74-yard catch and a 24-yard catch for Javen May as Shively. 2 touchdowns, bringing him, I believe, to 5 on the year. Or excuse me, I think it's 6. Yeah, it's 5 in the air. 5 on the air. I was good.
Don't ask me. I don't remember stats that well.
Oh, I wrote it down. So
If you're Judson right here, you got to get that first half out of your head. Yeah, you're down 13-0, but it's a 0-0 ball game. You start with the ball, and you really, really need a touchdown right here to get just a little bit of that momentum back, especially with Triton scoring with under 30 seconds left to go in the first half.
McGowan and McDaniel back deep to return as Shively gets ready to send it away. And Shively sends a high kick. Wilcox will take it inside the 25. He'll try to cut back in, drives his shoulder, trying to keep his way going, and he's still on his feet, and Triton finally brings him down as he gets all the way up to the 40, is where McDaniel and his offense will go out here for their first drive here in the second half.
Good return right there by McDaniel.
Oh, it was Wilcox on the return.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I heard McDaniel last and just brain fart.
You're good.
Got to the outside, got to the 40-yard line. Great field position to start off the half for North Judson right here. That's exactly what you wanted.
Said first down and 10 from their own 40. McDaniel's going to keep and tries to drive his way through and a couple yards on the carry.
Lets Benson get out, get that lead block, goes right behind him, got about three yards on that play.
Alex Brown and Worsham at the bottom of the pile.
Judson's proven throughout the game that they can drive down the field. I mean, their time of possession speaks for themselves, and they just need to figure out how to finally finish a drive and end up with points on the board.
2nd down and 7 here from the 43. The 3-yard gain on the play. Since Wilcox is in motion, he'll try to find a seam up the middle, and he'll hit the hole hard. But here comes the Trojan front line and pushes him back.
Man, Shively plays safety, but you would think he's playing linebacker how fast he gets to those ball carriers.
Tackle on Wilcox.
3rd down coming up, but look at Esai Limler again.
Man, you just
tackling machine, the Cyclone.
You just love to see it as a defense and especially a defense coach. You just love to see all your colored jerseys around this one ball carrier. I mean, there's nothing much better than that as a coach.
McDaniel lays the plan. 3rd down and 4.
I'd say it's about 4 down territory for North Judson as well.
2nd down, 2 of 6 in the first half. McDaniel goes back to throw, going to try to lay it up high, too high, incomplete is the pass. And 4th down coming up.
Good defense right there by Triton secondary. Let no one behind him. Stayed with the route runners, stride for stride, and just McDaniel just overthrew everyone right there. Looks like.
So here we go.
Can't tell if they're running it or punting it.
We'll see. They had some trickery earlier in the game when they tried a fake punt.
Looks like McDaniel's getting the play call from the coach. Looks like
Shively
a punt.
talking to his defense.
Punt formation, but you still got to be careful if you're Triton right here.
Nobody back deep. Shively's going to try to send Workman back. McDaniel's going to send it. He's going to send it to the right side and trying to let it just roll. Down to the 20-yard line is where we'll stop right on the nose.
Big stop right there by Triton, opening drive 3 and out. And Judson right here needs a big stop.
And I think if you're trying, you're coming on the field here, this is a drive you want to sustain. I think you want to use as much of that clock here in this first drive. But that goes to Judson's credit. We're going to come out. We got to play hard on defense. Yeah, we allowed a 3 and out. Let's go out. Let's get that ball back.
Yeah, I don't want to see Triton get complacent right here, only being up 13-0 to Judson. And I guarantee you we're going to see Judson play even harder than the first half defensively.
Sanchez, Kozakar, and Hunter Redlin along the line. Shively goes to, I believe, Overmeyer.
Just nowhere.
Hensley on the carry.
Told you, Judson's going to come out on defense even harder, and that's exactly what they did right there. Got a 1-yard gain for a run up the middle. Nothing's really been working up the middle for Triton without the draws that Shiley's been doing. All the run plays through the middle, Judson's been all over it all game.
David Brown, the other lineman for the defensive line. I couldn't quite see who the last one was. But this is a front 7, front 8. I guess we're going to go with these teams and how they kind of stack the box. But yeah, this is a very good defense here by North Judson. Split back formation. Shively's going to roll to the left. He's going to try to find the outside. Shively has a 1st down and more. And Triton gets their first down here of the second half.
David Brown right there for Judson coming up from behind on Shively and wrapping him up before he could break away for a big one because Shively had 2 blockers in front of him with only 2 defenders as well. So it looked like he almost had a free lane to the end zone, but good play right there by Brown to track him down.
Cole Shively, 175 yards of total offense, averaging 6.5 yards per carry on 10 rushes. 1st down now from their own 35. Goes out to Overmeyer. Overmeyer trying to find the corner, and he'll get a few yards on the carry and go out of bounds. Did you ask Trent if he approves tonight?
I don't know. I haven't heard too much from him. He's not sure what his road trip activities will be tonight.
Well, he's about as far east as you can go.
Yeah, he made a comment. This is the farthest the IU traveled for this season.
Where are they at?
Maryland.
Out at Maryland.
There you go.
Split backfield, 2nd down and long. Shively goes back to throw. Sanchez to pressure. He's got Javen May. Javen May's got it. Javen May's got a step on his way. Touchdown, Triton.
Wow, 3 passing touchdowns right here from Shively. Just a beautiful corner route by May. Beats his man in another beautiful bucket ball by Shively right there. Look at Overmeyer. Stand right there. Take that hit from 6'5" Sanchez so Shively can deliver that throw, and May just outstrides McDaniel right there for the touchdown.
Javen May, 2 touchdowns, 24 yards, and you just saw that 62-yarder. Big play through the air for Shively as he is over 170 yards of passing, 3 touchdowns on the night for this high-flying Trojan offense.
Man, it's a completely different offense for trying 3 passing touchdowns this game and no rushing.
And Shively splits the uprights.
That's not at all what you wanted right there if you're Judson. You know, you get a 3-and-out first offensive possession of the half, and then you go down and let Triton score on a big play. There's not much you can really do right there if you're Judson. You just got to come back, forget about it, and go down to go attempt to score this drive right here.
They continue to set them off. Those are different ones.
Well, it might be, depends on what stockpile they had. They might want to kind
Got to
of
use them all up tonight, right?
Yeah.
well, don't really.
Don't use them all up because what are you going to do?
No,
with
probably can't do sectional.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we got to get rid of them.
I should ask Jackson
fair.
if he wanted to go down and
Help.
help, or at least we don't need that. Of course, Jackson, of course,
The big moon.
Orion and the moonshots. Gavin Greer, who's up here tonight for his first Triton assignment on Sports Night for his first football game. I had a sit-down interview with him earlier this week, and
That article
that was
hit
out today.
Hit today.
It was cool. Gavin's doing some good things. His first job as a writer, and he's done an outstanding job. So he continues to work through there. He likes and really enjoying what he's doing. As he pointed out, though, going back, he said, "Does Orion still put the moon up on the on the broadcast?" I'm like, "Yep, just did it again." That's twice tonight. Shively going to send a line drive kick, and Judson's going to let it go out the back for a touchback. They'll start from their own 20.
If you're trying right here, you just keep doing what you're doing, force another 3-and-out. But if you're Judson right here, you got to find something that is going to work against this Triton defense, because right now anything they're doing is just –
Yeah, and they're in that, the beginning of the second quarter, they just kept methodically marched their way down through there, but just didn't get a capitalization on that into that run.
But Triton's last 2 drives, the first one 9 plays for 67 yards and a touchdown, and the last one you saw there 4 plays, 80 yards. After that hookup for 62 with Javen May as Triton moving the ball 172 yards through the air. First down and 10 for McDaniel. Goes up to Benson, the big man. Got to rumble forward for a big carry on first down.
Man, if he stays on his feet right there, I think we're thinking about him going to the end zone right now.
Benson, tackled by Redford.
But yeah, Benson won, like we pointed out in the first half. Very impressive runner, that downhill running. He gets those 5 to 10 yards. He's a guy that just really powers his way through. McDaniel now second down and 3 after the 7-yard carry.
Took himself up the middle, but Tucker Warsham and Brady Shue, the 2 big boys in the middle, was not going to let that happen.
It's
right
going to be
there.
close, but a first down for the Blue Jays.
Yep, they're moving it.
Forgot to even see what down it was. See, it was 3rd and 1.
North Judson's first down here, the second half.
Should be their 7th of the game.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 7th of the game. Triton has 8.
And the only penalties so far in this game, with the 2 on Judson and the 1 on Triton, all 3 have been false starts. So there's no middle of the play penalties. It's just all pre-snap penalties so far.
Anxious guys.
Shively out of the McDaniel out of the shotgun.
There's that cut in.
Going to try to step up the shifty quarterback, trying to find the outside. The sophomore drops his shoulder, and he's got a North Judson first down.
Man, he's not scared to lower that shoulder when he needs that first down. He went up against Shively right there, and obviously McDaniel didn't go down on first hit.
And watching him on film, he's a guy that, if that play's not there, he can take off and go, and he is just about as athletic as you want to see as a quarterback. This young man is very talented. He's got a lot of tools in that toolbox. He's only a sophomore. These next few years of him is going to be fun to watch.
Especially with the type of offense that North Judson runs, you want a quarterback exactly like McDaniel. Has a quick release in the pass when you need to, but has the legs to go for a long one.
First and 10 now from his own 43. He's in the shotgun. McDaniel looking down the middle of the field. He's got Wilcox, and Shively intercepts it again. Cole Shively, 2 interceptions. The South Bend Tribune Player of the Week continues to thrive here tonight.
Shively just read that like a book, looks straight at the quarterback when the ball snaps, sees the slot come in for a little post route, and he just eyes that ball the whole way, pays no attention to the receiver, goes up, jumps higher than the receiver, and comes down with the ball for his second interception tonight. 3 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Shively tonight.
Like I said.
Yeah, just even on that replay, just the way that ball, you didn't think he had it, but
I'll tell you what, Cole Shively has really embraced that defensive back role, and how he has continued to progress out there has been something special to watch this season.
All those camps in the summer are really paying off.
First down and 10 from his own 24 now. And they keep it himself. Shively going to drive forward, and he's going to have a nice gain on first down for the Trojans.
Got about 8 yards right there.
Oh, and a little shove there from Wilcox.
A little push at the end of play, a little talking on the field. In sports, it's going to happen. But Shively, great run right there, 8 yards, lower to the shoulder. I just love watching quarterbacks lower their shoulder. It doesn't matter what team it is. I just love to see it.
Well, we just saw Josiah McDaniel do that on the last Blue Jay drive.
Like, these teams are not scared to hit at all. They want to hit.
Shively under center. Going to go back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Going to leave it for McFarland. Ben McFarland with the catch.
Man, good play right there by Shively to roll out. And a good ball under pressure by, couldn't tell if it was Sanchez or not that got back there. Oh, no, it was Wilcox that got back there. But good throw under pressure by Shively. Good catch right there for the first down. Keep the chains moving.
9 first downs in the game for the Trojans as Ben McFarland gets the nice catch. First down and 10. Four wide receivers stacked to the left.
Oh, false start on May. Just that little hesitation.
Oh, timeout for North Judson.
Triton got away with one right there because I just saw May do the little flinch right before the ref blew the whistle.
Yeah, like I say.
Yeah, that's what Zach Whitaker was saying. They may leave it on. No, they're going to pick it up. Okay, because they said the timeout was before they threw the flag.
But, yeah, North Judson calling it, seeing something that, hey, something's going to happen. We better refocus.
I don't even know what was about to happen. They never ran that in high school when I was there.
A good home crowd here for the final regular season home game. They got this student section.
I didn't catch what the theme was.
I'm going to guess pink has got something to do with it.
And I thought somebody had some almost pajamas, but I guess that just must be just what they had in pink.
Well,
it's the last home game before October.
Yep.
Go to school in pajamas. I mean,
oh, yeah, we all
that's
did.
Caden. It drives me nuts.
I mean, that's the Triton thing. No one dresses to impress. It's school. Everyone knows each other.
Boy,
so.
we were oh, man, Mom, boy, Dad, they made us dress. Oh, though, there was no sweatpants going to school. Oh, no.
Sure, I remember waking up, rolling out of bed, and going to school.
First down and 10 now from the 43 after the timeout. Just with 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. Shively, play action fake. Sanchez, on the pressure. Deep to Javen May again. Javen May takes off. And Javen May 3 touchdowns on the night for the senior.
Now,
Javen May having a game with 3 touchdown catches, and Cole Shively also with a heck of a game. I mean, look.
And watch the ref. The ref had to get out of the road
right
somehow.
Tight end, just no one looks at him off the ball. The ref's trying to backpedal, stumbles with the Jameis Winston, and just May just breaks the tackle right there and just gets into the end zone. His 3rd of the night. Shively is also having an amazing night with his 4th touchdown pass and 2 interceptions.
Shively 240 yards through the air. And Javen May, 3 catches, 143 yards through the air. 62 yards is his longest, averaging 47 yards a catch. And Shively's kick splits the uprights as the Trojans now lead 27-0.
If you're trying right here, you just continue to ride that momentum. Just keep doing what you're doing because everything's working right now for Triton. If you're Judson, you just got to take a breath, relax, and do what you've been doing all year.
They might have to save a few of those fireworks to keep coming off more than what was anticipated. So
maybe so. But Triton on that play, a 3-play, 76-yard drive. As Ben McFarland caught a ball to move the chains. With a couple carries on the play.
Seniors are showing off tonight.
You know, the final time they're going to be playing. Appreciate everybody watching here tonight. Now, if you're North Judson, yes, you're down on the scoreboard, but yet this is a group that is capable of going down and scoring. They move the ball well. Just put something together in this drive, try to trip away at that lead.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to go to what you can see working. I mean, you just can't keep going back to the same stuff you've been doing because it hasn't been working all game. And it's not going to magically start working. You got to go and find something that will work, some trickery, some misdirection, some counters, something to get this Triton defense on their heels. Because right now, Triton's defense has the utmost confidence right now.
Shively high kick all the way back. McGowan takes it inside his 5. He'll try to find a seam up the right side. He's going to bounce it back in. And in there on the tackle, I believe, was Kendrick Jones. And it was Kendrick Jones in on the tackle.
Kendrick Jones getting in on the action, too.
These seniors have really stepped up big here tonight.
Brings McGowan down to the 22-yard line.
So now first down and 10 from their own 22 is where these Blue Jays will start off.
From what, they're 21?
22.
22. 5.5 to go here in the second half. Goes right up. Renforth.
Evan Renforth brings down Benson.
Yeah, Evan just came in, cleaned that up, read the play easy, and stopped him for a two-yard gain.
And if you're the Blue Jays, go back in. You had all that time of possession. You know you can move the ball. Just sustain this drive here.
If you're North Judson, who's going to be the one to rally the troops? Who's going to get them energetic? Who's going to make them want to stay in this ball game?
Gonna go the option play outside. McDaniels goes out to Wilcox. Done. Oh,
nope, not
and
quite.
they're still battling for it.
Good play right there by Workman. Got McDaniel to pitch it. Good initial hit by Workman. Just Wilcox broke that tackle. He's a strong runner, and just Triton's defense is right there to cover him up when he broke that tackle.
And a first down on the play for the Blue Jays. First and 10 from their own 32. This goes right up to Benson, the big man, trying to find his way through, pulling tacklers.
Man, tough run right there by Benson and a hard hit by Shively and Brookins to come bring him down.
Benson on the carry.
And so pops back up here. But Benson on the ground here tonight, 12 rushes for 62 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry for the big man.
What's going on?
I don't know.
A little conference over there.
Because it kept the play clock running, but they're still trying to get this reset.
So get set here now. Second down and 2 after the 8-yard gain by Benson. Wilcox goes in motion. Going to go. Quarterback's going to keep it. Good play by McDaniel to scoot himself back in. He'll bounce it out. McDaniel takes off and goes. McDaniel's got a first down and more for the Blue Jays as he gets pushed out of bounds.
Good cut right there by McDaniels. Way to cut it inside, looking like a little Cole Shively out there. Takes it, doesn't like to give to Benson. Takes it himself and just cuts in right there and just takes it for a first-yard gain. Read his blocks.
The Blue Jays moving the ball well here on this drive. First down and 10 now from the Triton 40. Goes to McGowan. He'll go to the outside as he tries to find the corner, and he is a first down again. 2 big runs back-to-back for the Blue Jays.
Sweep to the outside, just good play call, good speed, got the edge, and got the first down.
11 first downs on the night for the Blue Jays.
That's exactly what you want right there if you're Judson on that play.
Like I said, back-to-back big runs for them. Or 3. You want to go with Benson's 8-yard or to start off that drive? The Blue Jays moving the ball well here on this drive. First down and 10 now from the 29. So look down, D goes across the middle, tipped.
Oh.
Gets it and touchdown, Blue Jays.
Shively almost comes up with it, just gets tipped, and
Just then it would tip the right direction.
yeah, it's just a North Judson tip right there to Wilcox, and good heads-up play by Wilcox right there. Tip by Riffle, good heads-up play by Wilcox to bring it in, and there's just no one there to get him, and touchdown North Judson. That's exactly what you need right there for your Judson. Granted, may have not looked pretty, but you got in the end zone. You got the job done. Now it's time to go get a stand on defense.
I believe Connor Benson to kick. And it'll be good. So the Blue Jays strike here in the third quarter after the tip pass, but Wilcox, nice job by him to stay home and keep an eye on that ball because it was tipped. It was a good job by him, that tip drill. Pay attention where that ball is. That was a good job by Wilcox, but it was a good ball thrown by McDaniel to try to push that ball down the field.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to thread the needle. He almost didn't, but like you said, good heads-up play by Wilcox, and that's why you practice the tip drill in practice for reasons like that. That's why you can't give up on the play as soon as the ball's batted.
A 6-play, 78-yard drive to the end zone. Took about 1 minute and 47 seconds on that drive. You know, he really likes that camera down there, I tell you.
He's taking moonshot to a whole nother level.
Getting a little glare on it.
Triton's front line right here on kick return has to be ready, especially the back three as well. I mean, you see the even back three right here are coming up. They're ready for this onside.
You got to watch. There's a near side. The hole is open here on this near side.
Yeah,
some good hands guys down here on the near side.
At the 40 and 50 is a wide open hole with number 12 out here on the edge. He could easily get that if kicked right.
Quintana's going to back up just a little bit. Benson the kick. And he likes to push it away. Cohen Hensley takes it inside the 20, about the 18. Hensley's going to try to find a side. Cohen Hensley has the side.
You'd love to see him get in the end zone too.
Cohen Hensley, big gain on the kickoff return.
Big return right there for Hensley. I mean, another senior on senior night. You almost want him to get in with all the other seniors getting in the end zone tonight, but major return right there for Hensley. Just finds the perfect hole. Good job by the blockers. Judson just over pursued a little bit, found the hole, and just perfect right there.
So first down and 10 from the 30.
Right now, if you're trying, you're at the 30-yard line. Passing's working. I say stick with it. Timeout, Triton.
And timeout. I don't think Triton had the personnel on there. Out on the floor. Or excuse me, out on the field. We're getting close to saying out on the floor.
Yep.
When does basketball season start?
Well, your girls aren't too far off.
Nope.
Volleyball's, another week or so, and then
Couple weeks. Got a couple weeks. They'll be at the Dunes tourney tomorrow. Then they'll be at Caston, and they'll be at South Central this week. And then they have the Gary, the Gary tournament they're going to be going to the following weekend, and then it's sectionals.
Yep, and cross country's got their conference this Saturday. Next Saturday, they believe down doing an invitational, and then 2 weeks they'll have their
tennis was out and about this weekend as well, or this week as well.
Yep, I didn't catch any of their.
I did not catch any of their scores either.
That they would be if they were still in. They'd been playing tonight. Yep.
Glenn beating LaVille 27-10 at halftime.
I heard Caston was over at Culver at halftime.
Two wide receivers split to the left for Shively. Goes to the left as he tries to get outside, but a good job by that North Judson front line to bring him down for a short game, but Shively with positive yards.
Yeah, good job by that front seven right there. Pull block by Warsham. Just Shively cut it in, and there was a bunch of North Judson defenders right there to get him.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6, 4 yards on the carry. Shively out of the shotgun again. Goes right back to Overmar, trying to follow his blockers, but there comes that North Judson front line holding it well as third down coming up.
Good stand right there by Judson on second down. Just a little too patient right there for Overmeyer to find the hole, but good backside pursuit by Judson right there to bring him down.
Third down and 6 now. Triton 3 of 6 to this point. Shively gonna let that clock roll a little bit further.
So just bleeding clock.
Going to go to Overmeyer. Overmeyer's going to try to bounce it outside, trying to get his way through. And fourth down coming up. Didn't quite get there, but nice job by North Judson to seal off the edge.
Good block right there by Esai Limler. And good run right there by Overmeyer. Made it 4th and 3?
4 maybe?
I want to say 4th and 3 or 4. Couldn't really tell how much he got on that.
Good job by the North Judson defense to get out there and seal the edge. 4th and 3, there you go.
That backside pursuit by Judson is really, really well. Really, really good.
You know, their linemen doing a good job battling up front with the linebacking crew, doing an outstanding job on the run plays here tonight. Shively goes to work now, 4th and 3 from the 23. Sends Workman in motion. Shively's going to throw. Here comes the pressure. Fights Javen May again. Javen May drives his shoulder and gets inside the 5-yard line. First and goal for Triton.
Looks about the 9-yard line. Couldn't really tell. Looks like Javen May just hit a nice little post right there. Shively with a missile straight to him. Good hands by May to bring it in. Good fourth down conversion. Yep, right there. Benson almost got it right there. Looks like Benson. And just gets down to about the 4-yard line right there. First and goal for the Trojans.
And Cole Shively launched. So as Brandon Haynes just said, just launched it down there. But now we know where Gage Riffle got it from.
You love
been watching Cole a little bit.
You love to see Cohen Hensley get in the end zone right here for senior night.
3 runners in the backfield. Shively goes to Cohen Hensley. Cohen Hensley drops his shoulder and continues to pursue.
Nope.
Oh, he still pushes.
Wow.
Hensley, touchdown.
Great push right there by the Tritons line. Good hard run by Hensley right there, taking a trick out of Culver's playbook from a couple years ago and just barrels in there. Look right here. Hensley's the middle back right there, just a dive up the middle. Good blocking, good lower shoulder, kept driving them feet. Good awareness by the lineman to just drive your boy into that end zone. Get him that touchdown. Good work, big boys.
And all 22 players pushing on that one on the field. Ball's down, Riffle to kick. Riffle to hold. Shively's kick is good.
Get this to where we wanted it to. Come on. I think he's having issues with his camera down there.
34-7 Trojans.
There he goes.
34. 1 minute, 31 seconds.
Is there supposed to be another one?
So 34-7 Triton on that drive. Move the ball well. 5 plays, 30 yards.
If you're Judson right here, you just got to go down, do the same thing you did last drive. Drive down the field, first down after first down after first down, and find the end zone.
And you look at as far as the time possession, Triton right there, 2 minutes and 22 on that drive. Yeah, 5 plays. You started deep in the turn. That was Cohen Hensley's drive. The big return to get up into the 30. Then they continued with the fourth down conversion by the good catch by Javen May. But then the touchdown. These seniors tonight, the last time they made in the regular season, they'll get to play on this field. They don't know if they're going to be able to play on this field in sectional play or not. But yet, as Coach Lambert talking, because I kind of wondered that play was going to get blown dead. It seems like it stopped a little bit. I kind of feared they were going to blow the whistle dead there. It was kind of close, but I guess they're going to go with it.
I thought they were going to call it too, but I guess I just saw the pile moving just a little bit forward.
Knox is beating Pioneer right now 50-8 in their game.
Against Pioneer in the third quarter. Knox has 50, Pioneer 8.
I just assume there's going to be another touchback right here by Shively with his leg.
Allen pushed back. McGowan inside the 5 out the 3s where he'll take off. McGowan goes to cut field. Still a good hard run, but Triton covers well.
Good breakdown right there by Riffle to not over pursue, but chop his feet and break down. Got out to about the 20, 21.
So minute 24 here to go in the third quarter.
20-yard line, first and 10 Blue Jays.
Let's see if McDaniel can come in and rally his troops and get them fired up and get them going.
And that's what you want to see here. Yeah, last play, you had a good drives. I believe the other last play was a 6-play, 78-yard drive. Took a minute 47. He'll go under center, have a wide receiver split to either side of him.
They found out what was working, and so I just stick to it.
Benson's going to go forward. Triton stops.
I don't think I've seen only one person take Benson down tonight. It's always a gang of Triton getting him down.
Is brought down. For a gain of
So a few yards on the gain there. Second down coming up for the Blue Jays.
Reynolds led the charge.
So Colt Reynolds led the charge of the group. Triton tonight allowing, or I guess North Judson, 230 yards, 183 on the ground for them, 47 through the air to this point here. McDaniel goes back to throw. Has a man down the middle. Didn't see Wilcox. Now he's going to go to the near side. And Riffle, good coverage. But if he'd have looked to the right, he had Wilcox with nothing but green pastures ahead of him.
Oh, yeah, Wilcox split between Workman and Shively, just going right down the seam. Oh. No one touched him.
Yeah, just the way he kind of tumbled a little bit.
Might be looking like a cramp.
Yeah, Frazier goes down.
Hate to
He's
see
all right.
that. Looks like just a cramp, hopefully.
Eric out
Hope he's all right.
Eric's taking care of him.
Callahan working on this near sideline. These two teams will talk it over. During the, like I said, hope he's all right.
Colton Reynolds tonight with 10 tackles.
Yeah. Yeah, just look at that 10 tackles there. You looking, Worsham not too far behind with 7 to his credit. Eastside Illinois was 6, the 3 leading tacklers for the Trojan defense here tonight.
I also just want to say this. Shively is 7 for 8, 4 touchdowns, and 259 passing yards. I don't think I've ever seen 7 completions for almost 300 yards.
His 3 receivers averaging 40 yards a catch for Javen May, 43 yards a catch for Dante Workman, and 11 yards a catch for Ben McFarland here tonight. He's going to get in trouble.
He's going to get in trouble.
Well, we'll see if she'll catch it. So now we get set, third down here and 6 from their own 24.
Their jet sweep has been working for them this game.
McDaniel going to go with a little misdirection. He has the option play to the right. He's going to keep it. Couldn't quite get there. Fourth down coming up.
Man, Shively goes across the field in about 0.5 seconds. I mean, he starts over on the other side of the ball on that play and makes that tackle clear across the other side of the field.
About a 2-yard gain on the play.
Last one.
Sideline warning on Judson, looks like.
Oh, I got it now. So fourth down here. Blue Jays drawing up what they're going to do.
So 3, go for it.
You got to get this if you're Judson, though.
Watch for the hard count here.
Yep. Boys in blue up front got to hold their water.
And they do. McDaniel's going to have it. He's going to take off, and I don't think he got there.
Nope.
He might be about half a yard shy, and Triton stops him. The third time tonight, the third turnover on downs by the Blue Jays.
Might be closer than what
it might
it
be
is.
close. I don't know. I thought it was.
Oh,
it was
first
close.
down Trojans.
So it's first down Triton. So turnover on downs for the Blue Jays.
Whitecap called Trojan ball.
Of course, the junior football leaguers all recognized tonight.
Yeah, we had
And then the junior cheerleaders had a good turnout of them.
pretty good stretch down through there.
You know what, for me, what's most positive about that is I saw quite a few kids down there wanting to play football and cheer. There was a good number of them down there. That's exactly you want to see this.
You love to see it.
I mean, Zach Whitaker, like he said, he wants to build how do you build a program and a culture? All the way down, and he has those coaching clinics with his coaches. Zach Whitaker has really embraced being a football coach and building a culture down here at Triton.
Yeah, you're never going to build a program if all you worry about is just the high school. You got to get these kids when they're in second and third grade, get them on their offense, so when they get to high school, they know the defense and offense like the back of their hand.
Back to Cohen Hensley, and he gets pulled down by Brock Benson.
Just Triton running a formation that they don't really run.
Brock Benson wrapping up and pulling down.
There's the end of the third.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Triton leads 34-7.
That's the end of the third quarter. The North Judson San Pierre Blue Jays 7.
Actually, we could do this.
So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back right for this, right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. All right, welcome back, everyone, here at the Triton Trojan Sports Network. Andy O'Hara with me here tonight is Jeremiah Farrell, Caden Hummage, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Ryan Limler. As this battle between Hoosier North Athletic Conference opponents continues to going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's got too much glare to make that work.
What do you mean?
Oh,
there it is.
He wants us to wave. Him and his
Hang on.
new waving.
I got to do this. There we go. Now you can do it.
There we go. Now we can do it. Now we can wave there. He's happy. He's happy. He got his wave. Second down and 9 from their own 29, or from the North Judson 29-yard line for Shively. Goes under center, 3 backs in the backfield. Right to Cohen Hensley, and here comes Kozakar, and he brings him down. Third down coming up, big tackle for Kozakar.
If you're trying, you can't get complacent. It's only a 27-point game. I mean, we've seen how fast Triton can score on one play, deep balls. Judson can easily turn around and do the same thing. Triton just can't get complacent because Judson's going to keep fighting until that clock hits triple zeros or quad zeros.
So third down and 8. Triton 3 of 7 coming into this attempt. Goes to Overmeyer, tries to bounce it outside. Overmeyer trying to find the edge. He's going to get close on a flag on the play. I think this one's coming back.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a hold on Prater. Prater's used to getting the ball, not blocking.
So a hold on the Trojans. It's their second penalty of the night.
I think that's the first penalty this game that's happened during the play.
Yes, it is.
Because all the other ones have been false starts.
Of course, senior night tonight for these fall sports.
Yeah.
Everybody but volleyball?
Yep. And I think tennis was supposed to, but
They did.
there
Tennis was out there.
was it. I guess he was.
Yeah, it was out there. Saw Brad out there.
Yeah, that's true.
He's out there.
3rd and 19. See what the coaches draw up for this play. This is the longest third down we've had today, hasn't it?
I do believe so. Shively now out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers split to his left. He's on keeping himself and try to go forward, and Shively will get brought down by Brock Benson.
I think he's going to try for that field goal again.
So he got it back to what, original line of scrimmage?
Looks about it. Maybe
That's
like a
about
yard
that.
behind. 3rd and 11, 4th and 11. Looks like they're lining up to go for it. No man's land, too close to punt, too far to kick the field goal. Well, Whitaker's right next to that ref. Looks like he's about to call a timeout. Get that play clock down.
Whitaker using that time.
Yeah, they're just
Oh, yeah, he's chilling right next to that ref. Wonder when Whitaker's off the IR with his wrist.
get it right
So
there.
trying to call their first timeout.
Timeout Trojans. Remember to check out the bake sale right next to the Ernie Watkins Pavilion.
Well, it wouldn't be an evening if Jordan didn't advertise for food.
Yep.
I want to thank the team moms tonight for providing some good food. Had some good ham and cheese sandwich up here, and some good dip up here tonight. Some cookies that I devoured earlier.
Cookies and some cheese dip.
Some cheese dip, some crackers, and boy, we took care of business down with that.
I didn't know they had cheese dip 2 feet behind me.
Well, yeah, man. Yes. The team moms showed up tonight.
Shout out to mamas.
Absolutely. Never disappoints. Always good.
Looks like they're lining up to go for it. 4th and 11.
Shivey out of the shotgun. Going to keep the quarterback keeper to the left. Shivey's might be close. He might have it. And another Triton, I believe,
Our
first
official's giving it
down.
to him.
Yep.
He loves to cut it inside.
We'll do that because he comes pretty good shot right over our side here.
I mean, you look like here it's just a run to the left side. He's got blockers in front of him. He just needs to follow Overmeyer more, get his hand behind him to tell him to go. Because if he gets behind Overmeyer, there's not many people over there on that outside. He just loves cutting it in to people, especially with Judson's amazing backside pursuit. You're not going to get much cutting it inside.
And both these teams, after that one, they were both teams with 12 first downs on the evening. 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Triton 1st and 10 from the North Judson 18.
Barely got the play off.
They get to Hensley and the front line standing tall again. Short game, and we got a flag on the play.
Couldn't exactly see what happened.
That's a personal foul against somebody down there. We're not sure who.
You can kind of tell throughout the game from both sides there's been a little jibber-jabber, a little talk.
Personal foul against North Judson.
Against the Blue Jays. That's a killer right there if you're Judson's defense. You've been letting Triton drive this whole game, not this whole game, this whole drive right here, and you just get a personal foul inside the red zone. That's a killer.
So it'll move it, wouldn't quite. So.
Oh, I thought he threw another one. He was just throwing it back to the ref.
So 1st down and goal to go.
I was about to say, that's the latest flag I've ever seen.
I don't know. I've seen a couple. Got to remember, Bill Romanowski played for the Broncos.
Yeah, that is fair. Oh, they needed him last Sunday.
They need about.
Steve Atwater.
They need all but one. Can't get rid of PS2 yet.
Hey,
that's my guy.
There's always the Bears.
They're going to end in a tie. Mark my words. It's going to end in a tie on Sunday.
They probably will.
Shively going to try to roll the outside. The senior cuts back in, and Shively's got a Triton touchdown from 8 yards away.
All senior skilled positions have gotten into the end zone tonight. Shively, Hensley, and May 3 times. Just a little fake action, play action belly, just cuts it, gets in there. And Judson just shot themselves in the foot with that personal foul right there. Just made it a lot easier for Triton to get in the end zone. And Triton's going to take this 2-point right here to try to go up 35.
I'll tell you,
stuff we hear across the table.
I miss Don. Don't get me wrong. I love Don Bell, but Jordan has done a good job down here, and these guys are hilarious.
You love to see it, though. Like, all seniors that carry the ball have a skilled position number that don't play on the line. All of them got into the end zone tonight, with May for 3 touchdowns, Hensley with 1, and then Shabby with that last rushing touchdown right there. Man, if you had Cole Shively on fantasy this week, whew.
Boys, Cole Shively tonight, 259 yards through the air, 105 yards on the ground, and the total yards for the Trojans tonight, 393 after that 6-play, 29-yard touchdown drive. As the North Judson student section.
Yep, they traveled fairly decent.
They traveled well up here to North Judson here tonight. And, and for North Judson, it hasn't quite gone your way tonight, but this is a group that's very tough. I mean, you look at the games they've won, the games they've been in. This is a good football team. With wins against Winnemac, South Central, and Caston and Culver. And they had a barn burner there against Culver County, but this team only lost by 4 to Knox, who is dominating in the Pioneer game. As we just heard, I heard 58 points put up by the Knox Redskins here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with the HNAC.
So Yisai might be limping a little bit on the sideline. Stretching it out.
Been playing too hard. Pulled a muscle. Well, knock on wood on that.
And these boys have the seniors. This game meant a lot to them here tonight. Want to finish strong on their home field.
Triton student section came out tonight too.
Shively line drive kick. Wilcox back deep. Let's go over his head and out to the end zone. And the Blue Jays offense will come out with 9:22 left to go in the ball game. And they'll start from their own 20.
If you're Judson right here, you just need to get a drive. You just need an offensive drive where you look good, you look pretty, and you get the job done. You get the first downs, you move the chains. Big boys up front get it done. And my bad, I thought it looked like Judson was bringing out their backups, but never mind.
So the Blue Jays next week will be hosting their final home game against LaVille. They'll be at Pioneer to round out the season. Triton, 2 games on the road to finish out their regular season campaign. The draw, I believe, is next weekend.
What's that?
Sectional draw is that next weekend?
It is next weekend now.
And Brock Benson, the big man. Him and Shively go toe-to-toe, and Shively brings him down, but a good run by Brock Benson.
Big run right there by Benson. Big hit also by Benson on Shively, but good job by Shively right there to stay wrapped up and bring him down.
So Benson on that carry.
Triton's defense, you still can't get complacent. You still got to go out there and want to stop.
79 yards, averaging 6 yards a carry, and he gets it again.
Benson does not keep driving. Benson never stops driving them legs. I mean, you saw right there, he was wrapped up almost horizontal to the floor or the ground, and he still kept driving them legs, getting them knees up.
And Brock Benson, like I said, he is a physical guy. Watching him on tape, he is impressive. The way he runs downhill, it just looks like a semi out of control, just going downhill, and fully loaded semi going downhill.
Yeah, and you cannot wrap this guy up high because he'll break it every time. You got to get waist or lower.
Quarterback keeper for McDaniel. And McDaniel trying to go down the field.
Man, that was a nice cut by McDaniel right there. Gets it in the backfield, quarterback design draw, gets it behind Benson. Good block by Benson right there on Reynolds, and just cuts it in and sees the gap, and good tackle right there by Triton secondary. This is what you wanted if you're Judson. Scoreboard says 40-7, but you can't look at the scoreboard. You just got to go down there, do your job, get in the end zone, get on defense.
27 yards on the gain. First down and 10 from the Triton 35 for McDaniel and his offense. Going to go up to the right side, cutting it back in is McDaniel, Grayson McDaniel.
I can only assume those two are related.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of Limlers. I don't know if they're all related here in Bourbon either. So
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you got to kind of weave it back.
I remember in high school asking the Shiveleys, are you related to those Shiveleys? No, not even at all. I'm like, what? You guys have the same last name, and same with the Limlers. I'm like, this is so confusing.
McDaniel now second down and 8 from the Triton 33. Wilcox in motion, goes back to Benson, the big man, trying to go forward, and he will drive those feet. That'll be third down and manageable for the Blue Jays.
I just love the way this guy runs the ball. I mean, he excuse me. He just gets the ball, gets low, and just drives. He takes that first hit and keeps on going.
7 minutes to go in the ball game.
Good camera work today, Caden.
Third down and 3. He's been practicing. Wilcox bounces off the blocker, but continues to drive his feet for a North Judson first down. Good job by him. Patient, bounced off of his blocker, but then got himself reestablished, and still hit that corner. Hit that corner there hard.
Yeah, it's almost like Madden when you do a run up the middle and you hit the backside of your lineman, but this is real life, so he just bounced off of him and got a good gain off of that for the first down.
Wilcox, an impressive athlete for this Blue Jay team.
Judson's got amazing athletes on the field. It's just Triton just played a little bit harder today.
Both teams played extremely hard, but Triton made those plays when they needed to. And it just sometimes this Triton defense has really showed up to play hard here tonight. Flying to the ball.
McDaniel, for being a sophomore, he runs like he's been doing this for a while. Like he runs like he's Cole Shively, and he's going to be someone you're going to have to look out for the next 2 years.
McDaniel's going to be a very impressive quarterback in this Hoosier North, a guy who's, like I said, I was watching him in warm-ups and watching him on tape. This guy has a good, nice, tight release. He gets a good ball thrown. Give him some time, get him some more of that confidence. This is going to be one of the top names you're going to hear in conference play here going forward.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I could see it all. You can just see the potential on this field that he's showing tonight.
2nd down and 4 from the Triton 16. Goes to Benson. Benson should have a first down and more as he continues to drive, like I told you.
He does not stop.
Well, they know it was Triton got that touchdown by not stopping. Just kept driving and driving. So, hey, if we can keep moving.
Hey, it's the NFL. It's a copycat league. If it's working for one team, let's see if it works for us.
This will be the 9th play of the drive here for the Blue Jays.
Ball's at the 6-yard line, first and goal, Blue Jays.
McDaniel going to keep it, and a false
false
start. On the Blue Jays will move him back.
Grayson McDaniel with the false start. Just jumped that little bit too early. You can kind of see his flinchness set up as the wing back.
That'll be their 4th penalty.
On the 10-yard line, Blue Jays.
Not a lot of penalties this game.
Pretty clean game.
Just kind of towards the end, just both teams just getting antsy, wanting to go, false starts.
Two wide receivers split to either side. Goes back to Brock Benson.
Was he on the? Yep. I couldn't see what happened. I just saw someone fly, and then
Benson, yard or two on the play. 2nd down, no gain on the play.
2nd and goal, Blue Jays.
you need a.
And I'm watching this team, this Blue Jay offense. Like I said, they get in the red zone. This is a team that has a nose for that end zone when they get inside that red zone. This is a very good red zone team.
Right here, if you're trying, you got to kind of prove to yourself that you can make these red zone stops.
McDaniel still on his feet, still battling hard.
Hard runner.
Josiah McDaniel.
You can tell excuse me, my mouth is dry, but man, him and Benson they just don't stop. They just always run. They just keep going.
Sam Holm down on the ground for the Blue Jays. Hope he's all right. As Coach Lambert talks to him. Hope he's okay. You never want to see anybody get hurt.
Especially so late in a game. Regardless of the score, like how late it is in the game, you hate to see it.
Again, hope Holm's okay. As they're trying to get further off the field. Both teams get this little break here. It's Coach Whitaker talking to his group here on the sideline.
Yeah, if you're Judson right here, you're just looking for the next score. And if you're Triton right here, this defensive stance is just to prove it to yourself that when a team does get first and goal, you can stop them when you need to.
Hope Holmes okay. Had to have help off the field.
You hate to see that. He's not putting any weight on that leg.
The senior here, hope he's all right.
Pray he's ready for next week. You hate to go down as a senior, especially too. Hopefully he just tweaked it the wrong way and he's good to go by Monday for practice.
Both teams with over 300 yards of total offense here tonight. 16 first downs for the Blue Jays. Both teams with 3 third down conversions. Both teams pretty even that time of possession. Triton started to have some sustaining drives. North Judson 20 and a half minutes of total possession time thus far. Triton with a little over 18 minutes of possession time. Third down and goal to go for the Blue Jays. Wilcox in motion. Goes outside to Benson.
Esai Limler.
And Esai Limler brings him down. Fourth down coming up.
Man, good play right there by Esai. Just got his hands out. That way the lineman couldn't grab him. Got off of him when he needed to get him and brought down Benson. Now it's fourth down. Triton needs this stop just for their confidence for themselves going into next week against a very good Knox team.
And Esai Limler, 8 tackles on the night to him. Colton Reynolds, double-digit tackles, 11 on the night for him. And that was the first tackle for loss for Esai Limler here tonight. Dante Workman's got 2 tackles behind the line of scrimmage here tonight. McDaniel will kind of go a little bit more in the pistol here. Trying to get time. He's going to throw it here to the near side, and the pass is dropped.
Couldn't tell who was on defense right there.
Quintana, or I don't know if it was Wesher?
I think it was Quintana.
I thought it was Quintana.
Ryan got it for us.
Noah Radke, the intended receiver.
It's kind of coming from the left side of your screen right there, slant. Good play by Quintana right there. I mean, the receiver was in front of him, and Quintana got that hand in and forced the incompletion. First down, Trojans.
So Triton will start. Not a lot of real estate down here on this side. As looks like all the reserves are in, as Gage Riffle in it now at quarterback. As Cole Shively has had himself a night. 363 yards of offense for Cole Shively here tonight.
Whew.
On the ground, through the air.
Just Triton right here is just trying to do their best to go run down the clock and get this game done with, up 40-7.
And for Triton, for them, ends a drought against North Judson, has not beat the Blue Jays since 2018, and the sectional championship was the last time Triton had a victory against the Blue Jays.
Whew, that seems like a long time ago.
And Triton, with the clock continuing to roll, will improve to 5-2 on the season. We 4-1 and Hoosier North plays. They will go to the conference leading Knox Redskins next week. As Cohen Hensley with the carry. Good sportsmanship there by Briar Minix for the Blue Jays, helping up the down Trojan. You know, these two guys, I mean, these two teams, you know, like I said, you see a little bit of that, you know, that the two teams like playing hard against one another. As you're going in the game now, will be number 78, Braden Flores. And the upperclassmen are cheering on as we got a Trojan player with a cramp here on the near side. Five seconds on the play clock, 3 seconds for Riffle. And they're going to give that one to Gayhart, I believe, on the carry. And Gayhart's one that I tell you, this kid is going to be extremely impressive. He's only a freshman, has great vision, good patience to let the offensive line kind of open things up. I believe we will have a post-game interview here tonight.
Which one? We had about 4 people go off for Triton today.
We'll see who comes to the microphone. I know Coach Whitaker will want to be on the mic, and I got a funny feeling there'll be a couple players that might want to get up there too. A big night for them. Of course, they'll be signing autographs here after the game as well, the seniors.
Well, hopefully I can get one.
Never get down there to get those.
Sell it later for some money.
Carry up the middle, second down. As we are inside just about a minute and a half to go in the ball game. The Blue Jays going to fall to 4-3 and 3-2 in conference play as they get ready to take on LaVille, who is currently trailing to, I believe, was trailing to Glenn
27-10 at halftime.
27-10
is the
at
last
halftime,
update.
yep.
Appreciate it very much. Cleaning up your area and putting your garbage in the trash.
Knox is going to come out still undefeated.
So Knox will come out undefeated here tonight.
There will be autographs.
But it'll be
Unless Pioneer came back from 50.
I'll tell you, you know, and those were two good football teams out there tonight for those two teams. But, you know, Knox, this is a very talented offense. You talk about a team of track stars on that group for Knox. They are a quick team.
Oh.
It's a big hit.
Hey, way to stay in bounds.
And Ryder Gayhart again on the carry, the freshman. As we're inside a minute to go.
Eastside getting
Eastside, let's go.
Getting the stands
Now Brady
lit.
Shue trying to fire him up. Cole Shively and company tonight.
There's just a different vibe about this Triton team this year.
400 yards of total offense here tonight for the Trojans.
You know, he's just stretching out. He's just getting the crowd fired up.
Oh, yeah.
Just keeping them legs moving.
Well, I am going to get stuff ready to go down onto the field as this final play is going to get close here.
I think they got to punt it, and then Judson's got to run a play.
They're going to take a timeout, so I'll get a chance to get the microphones all hooked up and things move tonight. I want to thank Brandon Haynes for pushing the stats over to us tonight.
Colton Reynolds with 11 tackles tonight.
I'll tell you, Colton Reynolds, I mean, this group here, you look at these guys and how they've competed. They, last week had a tough game against Pioneer. Those two teams were battling. And tonight, the yards through the air with 3 touchdowns going through the air tonight. I mean, 4 touchdowns, through the air tonight. What a night for this Trojan offense.
So that 4 touchdowns through the air, 2 on the ground. Normally it's supposed to be the opposite way for Triton. You like to see that, though. That way you know if they need to throw the ball, they can.
So let's punt Javen May out there. He's got a leg. Holds good, and he'll send a high kick end over end.
Let that roll as much as you can. Almost let the
5 seconds.
You don't want to touch that right there if you're workman. You want to wait till that ref
Yeah, let them stop it.
So a second and a half. We'll start. So we'll have post-game interviews, and I'll go down there and start working on that.
That ref over there was looking at the clock, waiting to blow the whistle, waiting for it to hit 0. I saw him peeking at the clock and the ball.
So one more play to be ran off, and I'll start heading down to the field. So we'll be back in just a little bit for post-game interviews right after this play.
At the 30-yard line. 1.5 seconds left. Don't forget your autographs. Please pick up your area. Have a wonderful and safe evening as we wrap things up. Thank you, North Judson, San Pierre. Have a safe trip home. Final score, North Judson Blue Jays 7, your Triton Trojans 40. A great senior night for our boys.
Tonight, young man, you came out and you balled, but you and your team were awesome here tonight. What's that like to get that big win over Judson here in the regular season?
Just didn't take the foot off the gas. I did this for Brady. Obviously, that stuff happens, and you can't do anything about it. So we played that game for him, played that game for the seniors, for the crowd, for the community. It was just a great win. I'm just happy we finally beat him.
And for you guys, like you said, it's a big win. But for that win, I mean, it's a tough road the rest of the way out in sectional. It's not going to get any easier for you seniors tonight to have that night. What's that mean going forward for you guys?
Just gives us confidence. We know we're a really good team. We know we have the potential to be one of the best teams in the state and go to state, honestly. So we just got to keep it rolling, keep playing hard.
So anything you want to say to your guys that, I mean, you're already going to say it back there, but anything you want them to hear on the broadcast that you want to leave them for them to go into the next few weeks?
Just push yourself. This is Trojan football. This is really what it is. I mean, it's changed a lot in the last years. I mean, a few years ago, 5-6 years ago, it was sloppy, but we're getting there. Like, we're getting better. It's going.
Well, that's all a testament to you seniors and how you guys are going to leave that culture and you're leaving your mark on this program. It's awesome to see. We'll let you go celebrate you guys and get some autographs done. Great night tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Now we got Coach Whitaker. Coach, for these guys coming in tonight, this is a big win for this group. But for these seniors tonight, what was it like leading up to this game for that group?
We kept preaching all week. Number one, we got to bring it with physicality and effort and to play for our seniors. I mean, I love this senior group. They've given so much to this program and this culture that we've created. And we knew tonight was extremely important to set ourselves up for a chance for a championship next week.
And these guys here, you're talk about that group next week. What we learned earlier tonight, Knoxville was up 50-plus points on Pioneer in that game. They are a tough group. There's a lot of athletes. It's like why not watch the Miami Dolphins. There's track stars all over the place. How do you guys have to contain that group going into next week?
Well, it's all about physicality first off because we know Knox is going to be physical. I mean, every year they bring it. So that's one thing we got to preach. And effort and obviously filling our fundamentals, our techniques, and understanding our keys. They like to shove it all in the middle and then, come right at you. So with their athletes in the back, I know they got that key sophomore kid too. So we're going to have to really prepare this week on our fundamentals and everything and try to win a championship next week.
Well, and you look at this group here tonight. The first quarter we saw that didn't quite sustain those drives right out the gate. But then when the passing game got going, I mean, this is a group that passing game is definitely there. You showed a whole new dimension of what this team can do this tonight. What's it like to see your guys continue to execute when things aren't quite going quite to script?
Well, I love that we just continue to battle. Whatever I ask of them, they tend to execute, which is what we've been practicing, what we've been working on. So I just love that when something's not working, we can stay balanced enough to go to what we need to go to.
And your guys, like I said, last week had a tough battle against Pioneer tonight. What's these last few weeks kind of teaching these guys going into these final push before sectional play?
Well, we told them last week that we turned the page on the program. Beating Pioneer again for the third straight time, that's such a great program over there. And obviously all the injuries and stuff that we had, just to battle through that was great. And so I'm just so proud of this team, and I just can't explain how proud I am of them.
Well, and for you, I want to talk about your program and how these seniors and how they've been a big part of this culture going down. You had numerous junior football players out there. What's it like as a head coach to start your first season and your program's already got a big turnout with a bunch of kids?
I mean, that's the key. If you want longevity, if you want to be successful, you've got to get into the youth and junior high. That's what the Hall of Famer Bill Sharp taught me. You've got to get down to the lower levels. And so I went and seen them last night, talked to them a little bit. I love those kids. We got great numbers down there. And so getting all on the same page, understand that they're part of a program, right? This is a football program now. And so I love seeing them out here, and I love to recognize them.
Well, Coach, appreciate it. I'll let you get out of here, but congrats on the win. Good luck next week. Triton wins here tonight, 40-7. I'm Andrew. Here with me tonight was Caden Hummage, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Ryan Limler. Until next time, remember the Trojan way.